We have quite a busy day today because first we need to work on the bedroom and mainly try to finish the wardrobe before the end of the weekend, but we'll get back to that later in the video. For now, we have a different mission, but a very important one. We are going to be putting up lights. We've moved into this house about a year ago and we still have naked light bulbs in most rooms. So it's time to fix that. I am getting our neighbor Fred to come and help me because Hugo is busy doing some woodworking for the bedroom and I don't feel super comfortable suspending things in the ceiling, especially expensive, fragile things. So he's going to help me out putting them up. But let me show you what we got. For the hallway, we have 3 of these pendant lights. We were super lucky to find them. We definitely wanted something antique and we found them at a specialized antique light shop in Exeter in the south of England. It's a really beautiful place. It has so many different options. There are lots of different styles. Some really old lampshades, some from pre-1900s. These apparently are early 1900s, which feels really fitting with the rest of the house. But we got these from them. We also got from them the lights that we're going to use in the bedroom, so you should see that a bit later on. For the dining room though, unfortunately we didn't find anything secondhand, so we settled on a new ceiling light. This one is from Devil, so this is a brand we've used quite a lot. This is the same brand that has done the lamps in the kitchen, so it's a very similar style. So this is a bigger ceiling light with this beautiful amber glass. It's a bit heavier, so that's why I really need Fred's help to make sure we fix it into the beam in the ceiling. But that should look very nice, so I'm really excited. I think it will add some finishes to these rooms.
So I've realised that the pieces that come with the ceiling lights for the hallway to fix into the ceiling are slightly too small. So what we want to do is actually create a little wood surround for these. Bit of a decorative kind of wood surround, but also plays a practical function because it gives us a bit more space to drill into the ceiling and separate the plug holes. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because cutting out circular stuff is always a bit of a problem. So let's see how far I can get and if I can actually make it work. If not, I'll have to order something online.
Oh!
C'est l'oreille?
Mais j'espère que c'est l'oreille.
Je saute voir si ça tient.
Allez, vas-y.
Ok, je mets la lumière.
Voilà. Et la lumière est allumée. Oh, vas-y, éteins la lumière. Ouais. Bon, remarque, c'est un éclairage de soir peut-être.
Oui, c'est pas fait pour être ce problème. Ah, c'est beau. Après, ils m'ont donné une petite ampoule. C'est beau. Comme ça. Non, qu'ils soient au milieu, comme ça. Alors, je regarde.
Je sais pas.
Et tu vois, il faut qu'on bouge un peu.
Nickel. Ouais.
It's finally done. I'm so excited. And like any of these projects, I feel a bit bad that we procrastinated on this for so long because now it looks so good. I really love the one in the dining room. I love how it creates this little cocoon around the table. But I think my favorites are the ones in the hallway. They're all a bit different from each other, but I think it looks really stunning. And it was a space where I was having some difficulties imagining what kind of lights would look good. And I'm really happy with the results. I do need your help though. Hugo built these little round wood things, kind of like decorative piece of wood where the cable comes out of the ceiling, and I think they look really good. My idea initially was, instead of using this wood piece, to actually use a ceiling rose, and so this is an example of one we could have used. It's not perfect, but this would have been the one here in the dining room. We went against it in the end to see what the wood bit looked like. And I like the wood bit, but I'm still not sure if this is needed. I think obviously this would add some character, some charm back to the house. But equally, I think, we're not pretending that this is original. It's also not centered in the room. It's centered above a table, so I worry that this will look a bit off. So I would love your opinion. Do you think we should add these ceiling roses to the ceiling, or should we leave it as is? Please let us know in the comments. Thank you.
What I'm going to do now is rewire some of the electrics here. If you remember back to the plans that we showed you guys a while back, what we want to do is move the sockets up to about here on the headboard either side, and then also have some lighting either side. We found these beautiful, wonderful vintage lights in a shop in the UK, and they are absolutely gorgeous, but they're maybe a bit of a pain to wire. And the idea is that we'll put them on the wall, something like this. What's great about them is that they can kind of move. Perfect for reading lights, and you can angle them, etc. like that. I'm not super confident in electrics, so it's one of those things that, although it looks very simple, it's probably going to take me quite a long time to do. So yeah, let's get to doing that now. So part of the endless fun of having an old house is that nothing is straight. No walls, no floors, nothing is straight at all, which makes building cabinets like these even more challenging because we have to account for that. And so what I'm going to do now is try and scribe face frame of the cabinets. And scribing is a process of basically cutting the pieces of wood so that they accurately follow the wall or whatever thing that you're scribing to. It's a pain. I hate doing it. I normally get it extremely wrong. So let's try and get it working, at least for the first take this time.
it is almost done. As you could see, it was a lot of work, but we're very, very happy with what it looks like now. It's very warm and very cozy, and we really love the color. We still have loads of work to do, though. We obviously need to build the doors and the drawers and add the fabric paneling here. So we'll do all of that in a future video. I'm sorry we didn't get to finish everything in this one. But thank you so much for your patience, and stay tuned for future updates.